Hi everybody, this is Greg McCoy with RE/MAX Unlimited in Peoria, Illinois, here with another video tip on buying houses. Today I want to talk about the reasons why you should get pre-approved for a loan before you start looking for a house. It's really the first thing you ought to do. Now, one of the reasons is back before the financial crisis 2 or 3 years ago, almost anybody could get a mortgage. If you were breathing, you could get qualified for a loan, just about. But since the financial crisis, they've really tightened up on what's required in terms of credit scores. And so there's a lot of people that just can't get qualified for a loan, even though they think they're qualified. In reality, they're not. So you need to know right off the bat whether or not you can qualify before you even start into the process of looking for a house. Okay, number two, if you go to the bank and you find out you can qualify for a loan, the second thing you need to find out is what your maximum is. How high of a price, or how high priced of a house can you buy? One thing you don't want to do is to go out looking for houses, find your dream house, and it's $150,000, for example. You put in an offer, you negotiate, you get it accepted, then you go into the bank, apply for the loan, and find out you can't afford it. They won't give you the money. That's a bummer. It's a bummer for you. It's a bummer for the seller. It's a bummer for the real estate agents. So it's just not a good way to go. So you need to know what your maximum price is before you start looking. Now, I'm not saying you have to buy all the way up to your maximum. It's probably not a good idea. You should stay below your max. But one thing you absolutely don't want to do is to go above your max. The third reason you should get pre-approved is that one of the main things they do when they go through the pre-approval process is they check your credit scores and they check your credit record. Now, there's a lot of people that in fact have incorrect items on their credit reports that are dragging their credit scores down. For example, maybe there's somebody in California that's got the same name that you have, and they did something bad, like they missed a payment or whatever, and because they've got the same name, it accidentally got put on your credit report, and it's dragging your score down. Or there's some people out there that just forgot that they didn't pay a little $50 bill, and then it gets put on their credit report that they didn't pay that. So those are little things that once you find out about them, you can get them taken care of, but it usually takes a while to get that taken care of. So you need to know about that ahead of time before you need to get that loan. And the fourth reason is that when you do find that house and you put in that offer, we like to include a pre-approval letter with the offer just to demonstrate to the seller that you are in fact pre-approved. Because if you make an offer and the seller accepts it, they're basically taking it off the market for a period of 30 days or so while you're applying for a loan. And if they then find out that you're not pre-approved or you can't get the loan and the whole thing falls apart, then that's a bummer again for everybody. So, all right, those are 4 reasons why it's a good idea to get pre-approved for a loan. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. You can always find me on the web at gregmccoy.com. So come to me for all of your real estate needs. This is Greg McCoy with RE/MAX in Peoria, Illinois. Thanks.